Hello everybody and welcome to Zero Views. I am your host Zero and my voice sounds weird because I'm getting over a cough. I tried recording this on, Tuesday. That didn't work out. Wednesday didn't work out either. Thursday I was busy. The reason I'm doing it today is because, again, the cough didn't help and I've been busy with work. So let us talk about Kamen Rider X-Aid. We have a lot to talk about because in the time it's taken for me to do this, 3 X-Aid things have come out. 2 of them don't have subs, so I'll just talk about them briefly, or they don't have they're not on Kiss Agent, so I don't have the subs available at them. But basically, the next episode of the Kamen Rider Genmu series, Kamen Rider Genmu, this time, I think it was Legend Game Stage. The last time they were showing off Legend Rider forms for, Drive and Gaim. And they showed off, Ghost's Legend Rider form briefly, as well as Wizard. So they showed those off, but this time, Dr. Pac-Man from the Kamen Rider movie, Wars, came and helped X-Aid out and gave him 3 gashots. One based on Pac-Man, one based on Family Stadium, and one based on Xevious. All classic Namco games. So, considering Bandai Namco is, basically friends with Toei, they were able to get those games pretty easily. And, So, Snipe fights Forze with Xevious Gamer level 3. Brave battles O's in the game of baseball with Famista Gamer level 3, and then X-Aid runs away from Double with Pac Gamer level 3 because he's following the rules of the game because he needs to get a power pellet, otherwise it's game over for him. So it would have made more sense with Ghost, but I get that they wanted to represent the riders that didn't get Legend Rider forms right off the bat. So, I can see what they were doing there. We get a bunch of fight scenes with those, and it's actually really, really fun fight scenes, which is cool, because the fight scenes take inspiration from the games themselves, and it's just a fun series, and I'm glad that they did this with the video game references. The next one that showed up was the Kamen Rider Brave special. If you thought it was going to be toned down, like X-Aid was, let me tell you, the Kamen Rider Brave special is not toned down whatsoever. Mostly because they have Asakura, Kamen Rider Oja from, Ryuki there, and they did not even tone him down. They even had him do a meme of his in a really creepy way. He even, here's how amazing he is. He doesn't need to transform. He frickin' beats Emu with a pipe before he can do anything. And then he fucking shoves Emu into a trash can full of glass and stuff. And it's oh my god. We get to see Brave's new form. Knight of Safari. A lot of people thought it was Knight as in the soldier, but no, it's Knight as in it's nighttime. So we get to see Knight of Safari, and it was okay. It didn't really give me too much of an impression. It's basically just a redeco of the Dragonite Hunter armor. It's weird seeing it do a rider kick though. That was weird. But So I'm happy because the riders that show up alongside Oja are actually all just digital copies. So they're not actually the riders. So it's Beast makes sense in that he's there, but he's not because it's not actually him. Either way. So we find out at the end though that the ones pulling the strings were Foundation X, a villain group who hasn't been around since Kamen Rider Forze. because I wasn't expecting them to be a thing, because last time we heard of them was Kamen Rider Forze. Actually, last time we actually did kind of hear about them, it was Kamen Rider Bot Ride War, because they had a hand in Bot Ride War. But Forze was the last TV appearance of them, and it's actually pretty cool to see them back. I'm curious if they're gonna do anything with them, but why would they hint at Foundation X returning only to not do something with them? It would be weird. So, next up is episode 19 of Kamen Rider Exade. Really cool episode of Kamen Rider Exade, because it's a very big hero focused episode. Because with this one, Emu's out of commission because the Genius Gamer M persona is the dominant persona, but it's also very corrupted, I'd say, because as Genius Gamer M, he acts like such a freaking jerk, and he's very much a loudmouth jerk as Genius Gamer M, even though we were shown that he wasn't that bad during the tournament with Nico. So, with that case, I feel like the Bugster infection is amplifying both parts of the personality. I'm waiting for them to say, no, the Bugster isn't the M personality or the Emu personality. It just split the two personalities into two distinct ones and amplifies them whenever he's regular Emu or Kamen Rider Exade. That's my theory right now. But yeah, he's out of commission because while he can still fight, he doesn't care about the patient. So Hero has to figure out what's going on, has to take care of the patient and stuff, kind of like what Emu would do. And we almost get to see Hero transform into to Kamen Rider Exade, but Emu steals the Gashot from him and transforms. Genmu shows up with the new, because Emu's about to fight the Bugster Guton, which is actually the actual Geki Totsu robots, the Bugster for that. And it's cool that, for the Collabos Bugsters we've seen before, that we're actually getting, the full Bugster now for them. So, again, that's pretty cool. So, So, Genmu and the Guton, they get the upper hand because, there's two of them, obviously. And I don't think Emu can use Mighty Brothers Double X at this point. So, he's losing. Hero takes Emu's Gashots, and he uses it as bait because Genmu summons the Fantasy Gamer. So it chases after him, and Hero gets the idea from Emu, who is using power-up items to close the gap between level 3 and level 30. So Hero lets the Fantasy Gamer run into a confusion item, which causes it to attack Genmu and forces him to drop the Gashot Dual Beta. The Gear Dual Beta Gashot, I think it was called, which basically holds Tenno Fantasy and Bang Bang Simulation, which are Hero and Taiga's upgrades. So we get a brief scene of Hero attempting to use the Gashot, but getting taken over by the quote-unquote Demon King. But he shows his willpower and breaks on through the little Demon King persona. And this manages to wake Emu up as well. His personality we've seen so far. I thought they were going to spend more episodes on Genius Gamer M, if only because I thought, that they'd spend those episodes until we get Maximum Gamer, but I guess not. Anyway, so, Hero fights against Genmu and Guton, and is wrecking their shit easily, because even though one's level 30 and one's level 10, that only equates to level 40, so they're not like high enough level for that yet. Uh, so Guton is knocked back, and uh, Genmu's all like, "Okay, I'm gonna use your sword," and then he's gonna use the Tattle critical finish and the Drago Knight Hunter critical finish in the Gashikon Sparrow, which basically summons the Bugster Dragon from that game and lights it on fire. And Hero, he just does his finisher, and I like this cool line he does. He's all like, he sees the blade and he's all like, "That's my scalpel. You're gonna give it back to me." And so he does a rider kit. What's it called? He makes his force field that destroys the dragon completely. It's not even the finisher. It's just a force field for the finisher. And then he does a rider kick against Genmu and Guton. Guton's defeated, the Patience is saved, and then Genmu, Genmu loses Tattle Quest and Dragon Knight Hunter Z. So good guys have some good shots back, and luckily Emu's back into working condition. Hopefully, so they're at a better place than they were at the end of episode 18, which is good. Next episode, we see Taiga getting Bang Bang Simulation, so that's gonna be fun. And he's all like, "There can only be one Kamen Rider. It's all like, if you use this, you're not going. It's all like, it's going to probably kill you." He's all like, you'll never be the same or whatever if you use this. He's all like, "I'm already on a clock anyway, so I don't care." And so it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of stuff we get with the Taiga Focus episode. We Snipe Bang Bang Simulation. So that's exciting to see. Sorry if this was a bit short, but overall I really enjoyed this episode because it really cemented Hero as a nice secondary writer for me. But yeah, sorry if this was short because, as you can tell, my voice sucks, but I want to put it out at least something, you know what I mean? Not to mention, there is an announcement I have to make soon, so, I wanted to put a video out before I made the announcement, but yeah. Hopefully my voice gets better.